Welcome back to Ep.54 Gaming and our playthrough of the Horizon Zero Dawn DLC, The Frozen Wilds. And we are going to be continuing where we left off in the previous episode. We need to head back to the Shaman's Path and meet Aratak at Ourea's retreat. And we are just gonna run this for now. At least as far as we can get. And hopefully we'll have a better episode than the previous two, with all the frustrations. And maybe not quite so many deaths. Unfortunately, we did lose Ourea in the previous episode. Why were you jumping, buddy? That could make sense. Oops. Killed a squirrel.
Spotted. Great.
We are not dealing with them though. Could you just run? Thank you. Yeah, I just got off recording 2 episodes of Red Dead, so the turning mechanics on this thing are quite a bit different. You have to move the screen more in order to get your mount to turn, which is really annoying. Alright. And hitting left or right causes it to veer much greater angle than just using the screen to do it. Alright. Have to make our way back in. Which it is easier this time. Alright.
All of my interactions with Ourea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Okay.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Ourea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Ourea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Okay.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Ourea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Ourea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Ourea said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes, I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Ourea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named GAIA, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, GAIA received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Okay.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers that look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
Yeah? Good.
You meant a lot to Ourea.
Once I understood Ourea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Ourea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Ourea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Ourea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
Humans are more adaptable than that.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Ourea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them?
Broadly, yes.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Ourea. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Yeah, we're not going to follow down the path of blaming Pharaoh's problem on climate change. I'm calling BS on that storyline.
My chieftain,
Just, Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Ourea might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Ourea would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Ourea found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Ourea can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Took has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
All right.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first. But that's a foe for the future. At present, you need to return to your current one, the Eclipse. Farewell, Aloy.
Yeah. We have skill points. Guess we'll go for that for right now. Inventory. Treasure boxes. Lots of treasure boxes. Didn't do any... Well, I suppose we should go and find ourselves a, 24 spear damage. Crafting. Should go and find ourselves a trader so that we can, work on... I know I left that on green. So that we can go and offload some of these materials. Alright. We have fire claws to defeat. That's Cyan. Alright. I also want to get the blue gleam that we need so we can finish purchasing the upgraded Banuk war bows. And find out what else we need. Alright. Weapons. So we need one more piece of blue gleam in order to get the upgraded Banuk champion bow. We already have the ice rail, the forge fire, and the storm slinger. But yeah, that's the one that we need. Okay, selling items. Alright, mark that to sell. What else? Scrapper hearts. Strider and Watcher. We have a lot of scrapper lenses. And a lot of Watcher lenses. What else? Well, we'll sell some chill water. And some metal vessels. What else? Keep our wire. Lots of sparkers. Alright, sell marked items. Okay. I think that's pretty good. And now... inventory. Resources. We don't need all of that. So we'll get rid of that. And that. 1,000. No, we don't need 1,000. There. Crafting. Very capacity. We need a raccoon skin, and we need an owl skin. Alright. Check one more thing. Machine catalog. We didn't actually scan. Alright. So be it. Which one of these bad boys do we want to take on first? I think we'll go to this one. Can't believe we're fighting for fire claws. Oh, come on. Aloy, just strike the damn thing. Yeesh. Can we please not deal with fire at the moment? Thank you. Yeah, roar your ass. Blow some of the armor off your head? No? I don't know why my blast arrows don't do anything anymore. Have you noticed that too? God damn you, bear. Before he shoots us again with lava. What was that jump? Oh, come on. Told you to switch weapons, so you need to switch weapons. Bad bear. Completely. God damn it. Frozen. Damn you. Seriously. Nope. Missed. Didn't want to come down here. God damn it. See? That is why I hate non-worthwhile dodge mechanics. Get your ass off my hill. Damn it, I hate those body slams. And that. Damn it.
Gonna bring you down!
It. Damn it. That was better. Well, there's some armor off. That was a decent hit. Hey Lloyd, get out of there. God damn it. Damn it. Oh, come on. Trifactor to the face? Sure. What's the matter, big boy? You're out of armor? Finally? Damn it. Come on, easily. Up the hill. Thank you. You are not surviving. I've about decided that the specialized Banuk weapons are next to useless in battles against Frostclaws and Scorchers. Oh, I am not leaving those behind. Modifications. Yeah. Disassemble that. Disassemble those. That. As well disassemble that. If it's green, it's going away. That can go. Those can go. Holy crap, we have a bunch of handling coils. Yeah, I think that's good. Take off. Oh, all right. One down. We have 4 more to go. Yep. Sorry, I just called you up to where I was at, and now I'm running past you. Alright. Yeah, need to restock our medicine pouch very badly, because we went through a lot.
Can't be too prepared.
Alright, there should be a little bit more around here. Yep. What's down here in the water? Oh, a metal vessel. Okay. And there we go. Done. Alright. Crafting. Carry capacities. We needed an owl and a raccoon skin. So we're gonna go. Since we don't have that much time left in this episode, we're gonna see if we can track down an owl at least. Don't remember seeing any raccoons in the snow so far. It's a goat. A goat, a goat, a goat. Oh. That's a dead raccoon.
Whoa there!
A raccoon skin. Alright. Crafting. Alright. So we just need an owl skin to finish that upgrade, and we will be done. That was a little bizarre. I was not expecting to find a raccoon skin just laying there. That's a goose. Where am I going? We can
You
save
rescued
here.
the prince. Go in light, Nora.
I like Meridian fine. Or at least
Alright, let's check out our map. Well, if we continue on down this way, we go through some
she's got so bad.
forest that might provide us with some opportunities to hunt a few owls. There's an owl. What? It's out of range. Tag. Is it still around? Yeah. There we go. Yeesh, where's it going? Flying game is not my favorite. It's out of range. Damn. Alright. Let's see if we can find another owl somewhere. Unfortunately, we only got meat from that. Yeah, I know. It's a bull. Lots of them. Seeing anything? What are you hunting? Anything in particular? Oh, some ruins. Nice. Another owl, more meat. Do a quick save here. Some weird little bitches.
Some kind of
Another animal figurine.
Keep
New one. A bison.
sake of the old ones.
Alright. Looks pretty good. What is mad at me? Am I going to have to kill it? Probably. Ah.
That's what I want.
I said, hit it. That's what you get for being an asshole. What else do we have around here to kill?
Charger here!
You're not gonna like this.
Nice. There we go. Well, anyways, I'm gonna come up this way and find that campfire again. And do a manual save. And we will call the episode here. So, if you have enjoyed it, please give it a like and consider subscribing. And Aloy and I will see you in the next one. We'll go and see what we got. Just more meat. Yep, just more meat. Alright. So, bye for now.